quiz 7.4 through 7.6. This is the solution key to help you prepare for Monday. If you get this late, then I will definitely be able to do this in class. I'll go over briefly before we test. Alright, we have an equation, question, we have a graph. Notice that we have a y-intercept of 0, which satisfies all of these. We look for the slope. That will tell us the next difference. If we look at the blue line where it would cross another crosshair, it would be right here. So the slope, in terms of rise over run, would be down 1, which is -1 direction, to the right 3. So rise over run would say -1 over 3. That's not it. That's not it. This one's positive, so B is the correct answer. Number 2, same type of question. Y-intercept. Which all of them have, so we're looking for slope. And again, that's the same as tangent, and that's the same as variation constant. So we look where the line crosses another crosshair. That gives us the slope of up 1, which is positive direction, and right 2, positive direction. So rise over run. That would give us A. Next question, which graph best represents the equation given? Well, first of all, it has to go through the origin, and they all do. This one has a positive slope, so it must go up and to the right. So this one's out. That one goes down as you go left to right. So now we say, what is that as a slope? Well, right 3 over 1. So the slope is 3 over 1. Up 3 to the right 1. Up 3, so if we start at the origin, we go up 1, 2, 3 over 1. That looks right. This one goes up 1 over 3, so that is actually a slope of 1/3. This one goes up 3, but doesn't quite go far enough to the right to be up 1, or to the right 1. Therefore, B is our solution. Alright, next question. We have, again, looking at the slope. This is -2 over 3. So from the origin, we go down 2 to the right 3. So this one's out. From the origin, down 2 to the right 3. That's out. Next one. Down 2 to the right 3. And that one works. So this one is C. Next question, unit conversion. How many feet are in 3.6 miles? Well, we start with 3.6 miles. We're going to do railroad ties. We want miles to disappear, so we're going to put miles below and put feet above. They give us a conversion rate, a variation constant, and in 1 mile is 5,280 feet. And we write it this way so that the miles unit will cancel. And if we multiply 3.6 times 5,280 feet, we should get around 19,008 feet. Next question. Total cost paid for gasoline varies directly with the price of 1 gallon So the cost varies directly as the price of 1 gallon. Mario pays $12.06 for 9 gallons of gas. Okay, so how do you find out what K is? Well, so we need a constant. Which direct variation equation shows the relationship between these two? But we need to know what K is. Now I used a G, they used an N. So I could make this an N. That's not a problem. Divide by 9. Because that'll tell us what the K was. If you divide both sides by 9, you'll get 1.34. And that represents the constant. So we would say C equals 1.34 .34n. Should be D. Next, we're find the area of the circle and the figure to the right. Give your answer to the nearest tenth. Okay. Well, if we look at the picture, this whole side is 8, which means this diameter is the same as 8, which makes the radius 4. And the area of a circle is pi times radius squared. So 3.14 times 4 squared is 3.14 times 16. If you do that, you'll get approximately 50.3 inches squared. Alright, now we say find the area to the nearest tenth for a circle that has a diameter 18. Well, we need radius. That would be half as big. So area is equal to 3.14 times radius squared. So 3.14 times 81. If you multiply those two together, you should get about 254.3 inches squared. Oops. Find the area to the nearest tenth of a sector or a circle. Okay, so you're going to put 150 degrees over 360. This is the formula for area of a sector. And that's going to give us the area of a sector over the area of the circle, which is pi times radius squared. In other words, that is 78.5. Take 78.5 times 150, divide it by 360. We should get about 32.7. How many seconds are there in 7 hours? We don't have a conversion from hours to seconds, so we're going to go 60 minutes in 1 hour. And that will cross out the unit for hours. Then we go 60 seconds in 1 minute. And that will cancel out the minutes. So 7 times 60 times 60 will give us the answer for that one. And that solution will be about 25,200. These diagrams show the answers for 11 and 12. Alright, we have a picture showing. It is a rectangle that is length 25 and height 20. How do I know that? Because the radius is 10, therefore the diameter is 20, and that's the height of the rectangle. On the area of the shaded region above to the nearest tenth, the shaded region. Okay, so we're going to take the area of the rectangle, and we're going to find out the area of the circle, and then we're going to take away the area of the circle. The area of the rectangle, multiply those two together, is 500. The area of the circle is 314. And they want you to take away the area of the circle, so you subtract it, and you'll get 186. Okay, and that is in inches squared. Find the ratio of the shaded area to the area of the circle. All right. Okay, the ratio of the shaded area to the area of the circle. The shaded area we just found out is 186. The area of the circle we found out to be 314, and the ratio would be a fraction. If you reduce that, which you can, they're both even, you get 93 over 157, and either of these is good enough for me. Alright, and this ends the quiz. So hopefully this is helpful, and test tomorrow.